Bonjour tout le monde! My name is Madame Probst, and this is the French 1 syllabus video. This video will tell you all of the most important things that you need to know about French 1. There will also be questions throughout the video that you'll need to answer in order to get the check that you turned in the syllabus. Otherwise, I'll be calling parents at the end of this week. So make sure that you listen, you pay attention, you answer the questions, and you return your signed syllabus form at the end of the week. A little bit about me. My name is Madame Probst. I graduated from Campbell University. I grew up in Raleigh. I absolutely love Harry Potter, and I live with my husband and my dog in Holly Springs. My class website is the most important place for you to be able to visit during this semester's class. I put all of our daily lesson plans up on our blog, and I'll show you where that is. I also put resources and videos and anything that you'll ever need to know about French 1 and even French 2 and 3 and 4, all of those classes on my website. So make sure that you bookmark that on your computer. Parents can visit if they want to know what's going on in class, and you can visit the site if you're late to class or if you miss class or anything like that so that you don't fall behind. So my course content, French 1 is really the foundations of the French language and culture. We're going to learn a lot about France and other French-speaking countries and their cultures. We're conducting the course in English and French. Basically, anything that you turn in will be in French unless I tell you to write it in English. So make sure that you are using your French. You also must speak French in order to pass the class, because if you don't, I won't know that you're capable of speaking French and you won't be able to pass. So just make sure that you understand that this is a safe place, that you can make mistakes. We're all learning, but you've got to speak French. You've got to participate in class. My class rules are really, really simple. First, you need to respect others. Second, respect yourself. And third, respect property. It covers just about everything. Don't do anything crazy. If you do crazy things, you'll end up getting a call to your parents or the administration or anything like that. But as long as we follow these rules, there'll be no problems. I also don't allow cell phones because that's not respecting yourself in that you don't value your education enough to pay attention. And that's not respecting others in that you're not respecting me and the time that I spent for the lessons. So please put your cell phones away unless you're otherwise told. We'll be using primarily computers to access my website and do our coursework. Materials. You need an interactive notebook. An interactive notebook it's going to be used a lot, open and closed, and things will be pasted in it. So you want to make sure that you have a very, very sturdy notebook, that it has at least 100 pages, or sheets rather, so that you have 200 pages with the front and the back. You need to absolutely make sure that you have 100 sheets in there so that you have 200 pages, because we will almost use the entire notebook in our time in this course. You also need to bring in a computer or a tablet to make sure that you have access to our online course materials. We'll be using those in class every day. You'll come in, you'll open up your computer or tablet and start working on the bell ringer or studying for the quiz that we have that day. If you don't have a computer or tablet that you can bring in, I have some from the school, but it's best if we have as many people as possible bring in their own device so that the few people that don't have their own device can use the ones that we have provided by the school. You'll also need a pencil or a pen for every class period. There are a few things that we'll do on paper, so make sure that you're prepared for those things. The honor code is really, really simple. Only turn in your own work. Don't turn in anybody else's work. Don't turn in somebody else's work that has your name on it. Don't turn in the work of a translator. So you cannot use translators. You can't use Google Translate. You can't use any of those sources, okay? When we're writing in class, we'll use paper dictionaries. Otherwise, we'll use online dictionaries. There are very few sites that I let you use, so make sure you're sticking to those sites, and we'll learn those as we go along. But do not use a translator. You will automatically get a 0 and have no opportunity for retake, because that's basically like using somebody else's work verbatim. You didn't do anything, so you don't deserve the credit. For missing work, if you miss a class, make sure that you visit the website. Everything is on the website. Every day's itinerary is on my blog. You'll be able to follow through everything. Complete the work before you return. Almost everything that we do is on the computer, so you'll have access to the work. It won't be a problem. Completing the work before you return ensures that you don't fall behind. So you have 10 days to make up a missed assignment, but 10 days is a long time because you'll start falling behind because we continue to build on what we learned from the previous day. So make sure you get that turned in as soon as possible. And then you have 10 days to retake a quiz or redo a project if you do poorly on that. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. I'll give you deadlines that will be posted on our class calendar as well as on PowerSchool. Grading, I grade in a whole point system, meaning I don't give you a percentage. You'll never see 85% on your paper. Instead, you'll see the number of terms or number that you got correct out of the number that you possibly could have gotten correct. So say we had a 10-question quiz and you got 8 of those questions correct, you'll see an 8 out of 10. And that means that if we have a 10-question quiz, it's not as weighted as heavily as a 15-question quiz or something like that. So our bigger and more important assignments will have a higher point value. So they were weighted that way. Also, we have weighting within the categories. Your major assessments is your most important category. This is our projects. We will do projects constantly in this class. It is a project-based learning class. So make sure you're doing those. If you don't do them, you fail. Grammar and vocabulary is about 30%. That's our grammar quizzes that we'll take probably once a week, once every other week. And our quick vocabulary quiz will have 10 words, and you have a 5-word vocabulary quiz every day. So you have a lot of those. They don't weigh terribly heavily because you have so many of them, but they're contributing to 30% of your grade. And then anything reading and writing is 15% of your grade, and then listening or speaking is 15% of your grade. And that will be a mix of in-class assignments as well as homework. So make sure you do all of the assignments. All right, that's it. Make sure you sign the syllabus form, fill out all that information, and return it to me in class by Friday. You can actually find the full syllabus right here at this link. You can go there and you'll see the entire 8-page document just in case you wanted to see everything. Au revoir, à tout à l'heure.